Hey, it's Vinnie Paul from Hellyeah, and you're listening to the FullMetalRock.com.
So far, how's the tour going?
Oh, man, it's been awesome. You know, it started back in last April before the record even came out, doing a bunch of numerous radio shows and stuff with Rob Zombie and Godsmack and Alice Coopers, people like that. And we moved on and did the entire Uproar Festival all summer long all over the United States. And we went to Europe with Avenged Sevenfold and Stone Sour. And then we've been to Japan, we've been to Australia, and we're rocking out here in the USA right now on the Jägermeister Tour. And looking forward to heading to Thailand and the Philippines and Japan at the end of April. And then it looks like we're going to have another stint back over to Europe and then hopefully on a summer festival here in the States, man. So we've been staying busy.
God damn, I'll say so. How is it nowadays, I guess, touring from back in the day till now? Is it taking a toll on you, or?
Nah, man, you know, I mean, there's certain things you got to do to kind of keep your body in shape and rocking and rolling. But I still like to do lots of drinking and enjoy the sights and sounds of every town, and just like being on tour. You know, some people are either cut out for it, and some people aren't. You know, and I just like to be one of those people that are.
Yeah. And how's your label going? Going pretty good?
You know, right now it's kind of on hiatus just because I'm so focused on what I'm doing with Hellyeah and the time that this takes. But I'm sure after we finish up this tour cycle, I'll probably start looking for a band or two to sign and start, you know, looking to do more with it right now.
Yeah. And as far as pretty much the whole music industry right now as a whole, it's kind of a bad economy and all that. How's it compared to back in the day with like the Pantera days as far as the whole music industry?
It's way harder now, man. That's all I get to say, man.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for any new bands that are coming out. It's very difficult, man. It's very, very, very tough. You know, you can't hardly sell records. Everything's bootleg. People are broke. They don't follow music like they used to. I mean, it's a whole different scene, you know. I mean, the people that are there are still very passionate about it, and, you know, luckily we've been playing to large full houses all over the place, so, you know, it really hasn't gotten to us, but I do think it's much more difficult now than it used to be.
Yeah. And Hellyeah, you know, it's popularly growing. It's a huge, you got a huge fan base now. Yeah, having a pretty big powerhouse of musicians that are playing in the band. How's it working with Chad and others as far as, like, recording the records?
Oh, man, you know, we've just got real lucky from the very beginning. We had great chemistry. You know, we all hit it off really good. You know, we worked really well together. I think one of the main things that enabled us to really hit it off like we did was just the fact that we really respected each other and what everybody had done in the past and what everybody was bringing to the table. And it just made for, you know, a really powerful band and, you know, great brotherhood that we have going here.
Yep. And if you wasn't a drummer, what else would you be doing?
Well, I love playing the drums, man. It's been a part of my life ever since I was born, just about. But, you know, if I wasn't doing this in this day and age, in this economy or something, man, I'd be a fucking doctor or something.
Something to go somewhere, huh?
Yeah.
And doing like when y'all get to recording Hellyeah albums, is it like lyrics first, guitars first, drums first? Is it kind of collaboration of everybody together?
It always starts with the music first, you know. We don't really have a set formula. It could start with a riff that Tom or Greg has, or, you know, a drum groove that I have, or sometimes even Chad will say, hey, I got this line, and I kind of heard this in my head, you know. So it's real open, and, you know, like I said, luckily we had great chemistry, and we can really read each other really well, and it's just not that hard for us to get together and write songs.
Yep. And Stampede, of course, is one of my favorite albums of that thing. If what kind of the fourth direction y'all going music-wise? How do you categorize? Is it metal? Is it, you know, southern?
I think the thing about Hellyeah is it's a little bit of all that, man. It's a little southern. It's as heavy as anything that we've ever done in our past at times, but it's also much more melodic. It's definitely more southern and more groove-oriented, and a little bit more rock and roll, you know. So I think we fit in all those categories any way you want to slice it. You know, if we're playing with you know, some heavy bands on a bill, we can bust out all our heavy stuff and hang with them, no problem. You know, if we're playing with some bands that maybe have a couple of songs on the radio or whatever, we get some of those kind of songs. You know, it's just a little bit of everything. You know, we really wanted this record to be a very diverse record, take you on a roller coaster ride from, you know, start to finish, high highs and low lows and all over the place. And I think we accomplished that pretty good.
Yeah, definitely, it definitely does that. Going back, I guess, like to the Pantera days, they did a re-release of Cowboys from Hell. How was reliving that whole album? without Don being there?
It wasn't really like reliving it. It was just, I'm so into the moment and what I do now, so, that's kind of almost an afterthought. But when it came back around for that 20-year period, I was pretty excited about it. It was great to see what we'd accomplished back then and that it was still relevant today, and, people still love it, and we did something pretty special back then, so that's how I felt about it.
Oh, yeah. And is Chad getting any more flack from the whole Mudvayne with, because he had a lot of people, fans, mad because he left Mudvayne. Of course, you always have somebody pissed about something. He's getting more slack these days for that, or?
I think we've been pretty lucky, man. All the fans that follow this band, have really embraced us from the very start. We've never played any Pantera songs live. We've never played any Mudvayne songs. No Nothing Face, no Damage Plan, none of that. We've always stood on our own 2 feet with Hellyeah, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a powerhouse, man. The combination of members is definitely working.
Thanks, man.
Oh, cool deal, man. I appreciate it. Any last words you want to get out to your fans or anything?
I'd just love to say thanks for all the support. Thanks for the continued love and everything that everybody does to carry on the tradition and the legacy of my brother Dime. It means so much to me. And we'll see you on tour with Hellyeah, man. That's what I do.